Hello and welcome back to FELSBRUNN, where we are continuing with the drilling the field of oats, and hopefully the straw will give us a bit of a fertiliser state on the soil as well, save a bit of work. But we have got the oilseed rape to sell, which is in the combine. We've got the combine put away. And so we shall now go and find, I think in here we have got a pallet of seed, or at least some seed, if not a pallet. Not saying we've got a full pallet here, but we have some seed. This drill not really keen on. So that has now got that all sorted, and now we shall go back and continue drilling the field. Really do like these new ground textures that we've got. We've downloaded the ground texture pack, and there we go. Yeah. Got itself up. So yeah, this is pretty much the field of oats will be drilled. Then we will have to get rid of the oilseed rape. That will give us a bit more money. We really do want to be buying a new field before too long, which would help a great deal with the farm. So now, and you see, as we're coming around here, the weeds are already dropping back in and growing. Everything, that's the problem giants have made for themselves, is that the weeds grow too fast. It's a real shame, because it was a nice idea having the weeds in. Hopefully the mod makers, when they get seasons up and running, will improve what giants thought up as a good idea and made a mess of, because the weeds wouldn't grow like they do. Same with everything, giants come up with some good ideas, and pretty much the same as I am. They have great ideas but don't know how to implement them properly. I'm the same. I've got great ideas for mods but haven't got a clue how to do them. The difference between me and giants is I don't attempt to do them and make a mess up of it, whereas giants do attempt to do it and make a mess up of it. So now we shall soon be into some shorter breeds through here. And once we get this drilled, we will then be struggling a bit up here uphill, but we are now coming down. So here we go. This is the last of the longest rows down here, and again, as you see, weeds have grown already after just one pass with the drill. It really is something they messed up terribly, the weeds. A lot of the stuff Giants have done is good, a lot of the stuff is a total screw up, like the fact that even now, over a month in to Farming Simulator 19, they still haven't managed to get a fix working for the wheels properly. You would have to say, if Giants were running a football team, they would be in the Premiership with something like I don't know, Northampton Town. That's the sort of thing you'd try to do, something impossible. They really need to employ more of the mod makers to do them, because the mod makers if the mod makers know 60% of how to do Farming Simulator, then Giants themselves probably know 5%. But, once we get these oats drilled, we will have to take our oilseed rape and sell that, what's in the combine, get the combine harvester put away in the shed before too much bad weather comes. We do also at some point want to sell off the horses and buy some more horses as well. But, a lot of that will be held back for a while, because the horses as yet only worth half what they will be worth once we get them all fully trained. We have got the horse helper mod, so we haven't got to ride them quite as much as what we normally would have done. In fact, they didn't put an helper to train your horses and expect that you're going to be spending so much time each day training horses, and I mean, you might as well have just started with a field of oats, a field of grass, and that would have been it with your horses, because you wouldn't have time for spraying, weeding or anything. So it'd just be a case of put the crop growth on fast and see how it went. As I say, the weeds like this what are coming through, there's no way you just have one pass and then on your way back down the other breed. Weeds 50% grown. You may start with some green shoots coming through at a push. But yeah, they've really got that a little bit wrong, so now we shall go and find some more seed. We've got some seed up at the shop still, if I remember correctly. So I think this had been my favourite Let's Play, but I think now that will shift to Riverside View and on to the like Sutton Farm and whatever other British maps are coming out, because these foreign maps, they don't do too much for me as such. I mean, nothing wrong with this map, nothing wrong with one or two of the modded maps, but Bettingen, which we've been using, is in no way close to being as good as a British map. And yes, we have got one tub of seed here. Let's see how much this actually fills up. It has filled up the we've still got some seed left in there, so that's good. Hopefully we can get this done. The tractor soon needs servicing as well. She's down to halfway along its servicing barrier now. So I have to keep eye on that for now. But, that we will want to get the oats into the ground. That will be it for today's video. I mean, if we get the oats in to the ground, but so here over we come, and we shall see. We come down here, how far along it's going to come. We've also got eggs to sell, of course, from the chickens, and now that is probably getting close to halfway. And now down that goes, and working our way through again. So we shall see how far through we get before we empty the seed. So there we are, up the hill we go. It is a bit of a steep hill, this one, but back down to the bottom end. I have to check as well and see what water and food and everything the horses need. I think another thing that Giant's messed up, whether they've fixed it or not, is the fact that when you clean the animals' feeding area, that they stay fully fed and you don't have to feed them anymore. So not sure whether it's altered or not really checked it for a while. I think for Giant's sake, it's a good job that Cattle and Crops is taking so long to come on stream, because a fully working non-arcadey version of Cattle and Crops with everything in that should be in for a farming game would be hopefully better than this. At least that's what they'll be hoping. Giants will be hoping that it takes them a while to sort it out, because they can't. A lot of the stuff what Cattle and Crops has got, like the wheel ruts in the fields, Giants seem to find it impossible to get that. Just dump you with the 2D texturing all the time. Until cattle and crops gets its 3D texturing out there in the real world, I can't see giants even trying to replicate. They haven't even got a new game engine and screwed up with the steering wheels, so this is the second field we've drilled at the moment. Of course, we did drill wheat in the field across the way. Not sure what field we will buy or which one we can afford to buy it at the moment. We do know this drill will be getting sold off. It's not working too brilliantly. It's working brilliantly, but the dirt texture was messed up, so the mod maker didn't do that very well at all. This is coming quickly over to the far side of the field now. Excuse me. So the next time you join us on here, we will be trying to sell our oilseed rate and checking the feed on the horses and the chickens. Is working nicely on the power hour drill. Could do with buying a proper single pass drill, but at least doing it this way you've got the single pass drill coupled with a power arrow to do the potato ground if you have any potatoes. Did hear a rumour that there's a version of GPS mod that is under development, and I've heard there are some screenshots on Facebook that the maker of it has posted onto there, so hopefully that will be the case. And also hopefully we'll get course play as well. GPS course play and seasons would be great to have in sooner rather than later. So, got that 3-4 breeds left to do. Pop down. And here we shall go. So once we get to the top of here, it is getting narrower at this top end, so will come to us all the more quickly. This end all planted. Is it going to be planted all the way down? I did think it was slightly wider at this bottom end, but we shall see as we get down here. Looking pretty much like that will be the end of the drilling. So now we shall take all those off. Drop this down round the back. Drop the seed drill off in here for now. And, yeah, so this now needs to be onto the trailer, and just put it on the trailer. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, give it a share. Don't forget to drop us a comment. Let us know what we're doing well, what we could do better. If you are new to Summer Farm Estates and would like to see more of the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification icon to tell you when we do our live streams. Live streams will resume on Tuesday the 2nd of January once we get away from the holiday time. Until next time, this is Summer Farm Estates, and thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye from me.